I grabbed him by his belt and pulled him back in. This is a true story. So I firmly believe from personal experience that this should be done in a guided setting.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I mean, if you take a little bit too much of a psychedelic compound, I mean, it can take you to places that you aren't ready to go by yourself. So definitely.
Right, and including the ground from a third-story window.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Jenny, this has been great. Thanks so much for joining me. Where do they find out about you, your book, your work?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. This has been just such a great conversation. And I'm glad you have so much personal experience with the topic too, that makes it really enjoyable to talk about. So thank you. My book is called The Rebel's Apothecary. So you can buy that anywhere where books are sold, except right now we can't go into bookstores. So online, you can find that. My blog is healthycrush.com. And you can find me also on Instagram, Jenny Sansusi.
Healthycrush.com.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a story. What's the crush?
Well, the Healthy Crush, I've actually been writing there since 2008. So I've been blogging about wellness and personal development topics for quite a long time. And the Healthy Crush just kind of popped into my mind. The tagline is a love affair with living well. So it's kind of
okay.
The way I've always felt about, finding out about new wellness topics and getting excited about them and sharing.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for our audience question. Sandra Liliana on Facebook asked, is keto diet safe for people with heart conditions? Believe it or not, I do use my version of the ketogenic diet for my patients with heart disease who have also, for instance, diabetes as a co-founding factor and as a cause of their heart disease. The key in my ketogenic diet is you got to eat about 80% of your calories from fat, but that fat shouldn't be ribeye steaks. It should be fats from avocados, and for you people who are watching, I have avocado socks on today, and they should be from olive oil. And the more olive oil, macadamia nuts you eat, macadamia nut oil, sesame oil, the better. And the key of a ketogenic diet is to really severely limit your carbohydrates to really leaves and vegetables that are going to carry olive oil and avocados into your mouth. That's totally different than a paleo or carnivore keto diet where the vast majority of the foods you're going to eat are heavy cheeses, heavy meats, heavy fats, 3 bottles of cream every day. That's not what I use for my heart disease patients. So you got to be careful in the term keto diet. There's a good way to do keto and there's a bad way to do keto, particularly for heart disease. So that's a great question, Sandra, and thank you very much. All right, Jenny, thank you again, and good luck with the book, and best wishes to your father. How's he doing, by the way?
He's doing fantastic. I've actually been quarantined up here with him for the last 6 weeks, and he has felt so good the whole time. We keep saying we forget that he has cancer. He's been off of chemo now for the past 3 months, just because he's been doing so well that his oncologist said, why don't we give you a break? And his blood markers are in the normal range. His tumors have all been stable. So we're happy.
Hey, very good. Very good. All right. Keep up the good work. Great.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. And now it's time for the review of the week. Following my most recent episode on COVID-19, Guido Brunelli Jr. on YouTube wrote, thank you, Dr. Gundry. Clear info without fear and hype. Well, thank you. That was concise, and we're trying